Okay, bit of a rocky start there as I had to address some technical issues. But here we are, and ready to give Mages of Mystralia a try. It is currently free March 5th and 6th on the Epic Games storefront. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, chances are that has elapsed. It's also for sale on Steam, which is where I got it quite some time ago. And I imagine the reason it's free now is because they're coming out with a sequel soon. Ooh. Those are some difficulty settings. Adventure, challenge. Well, this is not me. Let's try what I assume is medium level. The reason I picked up this game originally was because I was on a bit of a kick for custom magic systems, much like the Minecraft Ars Magica 2 and Ars Nouveau and Magic and Artifice mods. Games where you can create your own spells. And this one kind of qualified. I never finished it though. I don't remember why. But here we are, running from stuff on fire. Very slowly. Surely some things will be explained. Like this outrageous haircut. That's what passes for voice. We're going Animal Crossing mode. Well, if I don't know who you are, that seems unlikely. Gives me a high level of confidence in the quality of instruction. Oh, I see. I don't want to have magic powers. But you murdered people. Okay, the Marquis hates mages. An example of a good lore drop there. Important information dropped kind of in passing. Yeah, we already asked that. And he's still a jerk. Sick of your shit, honestly. Oh, so you give a name. He doesn't need to give one. In any other circumstance, a strange man who refuses to identify himself talking to a teenage girl alone in the woods would be alarming. Yeah, this conversation is going in circles. One circle. A very specific circle. Okay, you've upgraded to blue robes and a stick. Spellcraft. Magery, then, if that word scares you less. I mean, she never did. She wanted to not be dead. That was the extent of it. Yeah, we're just retreading the same ground again. You said that 3 times already. Probably. There I shall also... Wait. So he's sending us to Haven, and also going to Haven himself. And he's going to beat us there, but we're supposed to go alone. And we don't know how to magic yet. This man is a terrible mentor. We have a robe and a stick, and basically a Minecraft compass. We're looking for something. We're going somewhere. Hooray! Exactly. He, harassed us in the woods, brought us to his house, and is now like, okay, you got a robe and a stick, now go on a long walk alone through dangerous territory. And if you meet a horrible problem, revisit your trauma that you burned down your own house and burned down the monster. We got a dummy, but I don't know how to even attack the dummy. Drowning is a thing, and so is respawning. We have learned by walking directly into the water. Yeah. Apparently we were given, like, some training basics off-screen, but not enough to do... And he just said spells without spellbook is bad, and we clearly have no book on our character model. So this guy is just the worst teacher. Didn't we just learn that falling into water is lethal? Whoever designed this has no care for consistency. Borealis Games. Blame them. Louis-Félix Cauchon. And Patrick J. Mondou, which I assume is also French. We have just learned that rickety bridges look like this break. This one doesn't immediately break. Yeah, it does kind of have that DigiPen project vibe, doesn't it? Random spellbook in a shrine that we just blithely approach. We're making all the bad decisions today. The spellbook is talking. This is the point at which anyone but an anime protagonist would run screaming. Especially since this voice, yes, is like in Gengar particles. I have played many of these games before, where the Eldritch entity is your ally initially, and this never ends well. Fear not, young mage. Be not afraid, young mage. The talking spellbook can help you. You're apparently a very trusting person. I don't think Mentor's book talks to him telepathically. Apparently he's still just Mentor, never gave a name. How to use an Imidi spell. Now we've gone from Stranger in the Woods to Strange Book in the Shrine. Imidi, focus, instantaneous spells like slashes and explosions. So left mouse button, immediate. You can blow that up. Touch the gold thing. Break pots like our Zelda roots. Barrels too, like our Donkey Kong roots. Uh-oh. And much like our Zelda roots, goblins are locking us in a room and picking a fight. Zap. Whoop. The range on this is very unclear. I don't see why I need the immediate spell. I'm just smacking him with a stick. The lightning is just a side effect. And now it's insulted that the goblins are showing their faces. Story and lore, Ed Greenwood. Isn't he, like, a big D&D guy? Like, the Realms of Faerun guy, I think? Cast an ego spell. Space. Self spells, like shields and fast movement. Okay. That is certainly a shield. Whee! So it costs mana to cast, and mana to block things. But while it's maintained, it costs nothing. It's also weirdly leafy. Well, if this is an Ed Greenwood story, then you know who Mentor is? Elminster. I could see that, especially since we're having leaves from that little wind outcrop. I don't tend to associate leaves with wind, though, but I guess if that's the kind of language this game wants to use... Ah. Oh, arrows. So I have to use my blocking power to not get javelined. And then combo him with the lightning stick. It's like a taser, but slow and terrible. Natural affinity with Actus, the next one. Must be fire, then. Conditional durations, like mines and projectiles. Okay, we just kind of stick a fire somewhere. I'm getting some way old Zelda candle vibes. Okay, bye. But wait, I can put this here, and then the thing comes back and hits it. Tutorial grade puzzles. I also have no idea what I'm picking up. We must learn that eventually. I don't appreciate the footstep noises, though. They transition pretty well from grass to stone. No. Get taser sticked. One spell type left. Creo. Spells with a durable effect, like ice bridges and fire walls. Left shift. It's an awkward place to put it. Does the job, though. Oh, hi. Oh, I'm out of mana, that's why I can't shield. Ah! Run around. Zap. He walked into the fire. Haha. Strange sign. It's a circle. What's so strange about it? Spooky book says that it's a teleporter. It looks exactly like the ones in Zelda after you defeat a boss. Are we in Haven already? Apparently. So, I guess Mentor knew that bridge would break. He just didn't want to warn us about that simple fact. I fell, jerk. But yes, if you'd let me finish a sentence, that's what I was going to tell you. It flies, all by itself. I mean, if you'd done your job, that wouldn't be the case. Also, who is this lizard with an obviously fake beard? I suppose we'll get to him. The Enchanter. So we have Mentor and the Enchanter. So only I have a name. Everybody else has a job title. I beard him! Oh, so I skipped the Harry Potter scene where I choose my own wand. No one's going to question where this book came from, or why I have it, or why it can talk. I'm just going to the woods. Which no one has told me what that is. I wasn't expecting being taught how not to die came with a job. Lamp post. Yes, it's just like the one back at Mentor's house. It's a save point that only works for mages. Okay. Determination. Okay. Needlessly aggressive when I haven't been anywhere near any flowers. Enchanter's Garden with a single flower. Maybe I can plant things. So magic them. Imbue some magic lilies with soul beads to make charms for mana regen. So is it mana regen or is it a mana potion? Also, I'm breaking your pots. So there. Still don't know what a soul bead is. Maybe that's these green things. They could be a form of currency. Is this just free money? Well, it used to be. Activate something. Mage training room. I've seen this training area before, but it was in Monster Hunter Worlds. I have no idea what I'm knocking out of these guys. Mana crystal? It's not much of a training area. All I can really do is place little flames. So I have a few base elemental powers, which is always my least favorite kind of magic. It's elemental bound. These ice platforms are apparently very expensive. Now, mana charms are mana potions. Noted. What do you mean it's safe? I can safely observe the sky with my eyes. This is just a giant magnifying glass. I keep trying to sprint, and ice is on my sprint key, so that's a little awkward every time. This chest is bouncing. Okay, these are green soul beads. They are currency. So, my assumptions were correct. This stone used to be in the castle. That's a big stone to not be still part of a castle. So the reason I keep swinging my wand at the end of every conversation is because advanced conversation and swing taser stick are the same button. Cinna. Trial of the Mages, which I'm apparently not ready for. Very presumptuous of you. Debrucid, some kind of ancient king. Legendary hero and quite mad. Okay. 2 more, 4 more, I guess it's still Debrucid. What a face. All trials, test your skills, win amazing prizes. Closed. Alright, we have explored Haven, very small community that it is, and are supposed to go south. Where these are almost certainly fountains of health and mana. Oh, different. 4 purple life beads to increase max health. And there's one over here for max mana. But I don't have any purple ones. A little bit new. Yes, that is currently the question. How do we leave? Dispel the magic seal. Speak mage and enter. Oh. These tokens are movable. Well, obviously, we have the arrows pointed at each other. But it would have been nice to have told me that the tiles were movable. Find other seals in remote places. So we've been introduced to a puzzle type. Move the tiles and connect the lines. What is this? It's a rock. It's a suspiciously highlighted rock. But I can't do anything to. Someone is very proud of their tree models. I don't know. Can I? There's a sign right there. Also, why does this statue have glasses? What do you mean, remember? This is the first time you told me about a map. So there's Haven, the Mistral Woods, which is where I'm going, Old Mines, the Winding Glade. Is that Mentor's house? There's a hamlet, Rise, Lava Grotto. Has to be a lava level somewhere. Sky Temple. A dark tower of ghost spells. Highlands, Sunken Quarry. And the Tomb of the Mage Kings. So I am still technically in Haven. We're trying to get to the woods. Which are east of here. So we have a purple, shimmering magic sign that only mages can see. Convenient. George! Or Tingle. Oh, it's been a few weeks, apparently, since we set fire to Uncle's house. Yes, I've heard of that fire. Wait, I'm confused. If you were traveling to Rise, but the way is blocked, and you instead have to go through Mistral Woods, where did you come from? Did you fly across the river? We're going west, but we can't go west, so instead we need to go east. Where did they come from? They just dropped from the sky? Mistral Woods, beware of goblins. That sure is a bunch of goblins. It's a side-scroller now. Fire. 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 Yes, walk into the fire. Free money for lighting the campfire. Oh no! Placed 3 fires, none of them worked. Ow. I definitely want these guys with the clubs to stop being problems before I address the guys with... This is surprisingly designed, actually. Normally you take care of the ranged guys first, but here, it's the melee guys that are a much bigger threat. Now I'm free to take care of the archers. Uh-oh. Somebody we know by name. Therefore, somebody who knows us and knows about a fire. Well, I do have this zappy stick. Goblins! Up to the swamp, west to the rise, east to Greyleaf, which used to be home, and the magic one pointing to Haven. Alright, I guess we'll see if we're still welcome in Greyleaf. And... oh! I don't know what I expected to happen from the jackalopes, but it wasn't getting attacked. Did I just trigger Revenge of the Cuckoos? Jeez, they're fast. Ow. All I can really do is block the way with my little fires. Wait for them to smash into him. Because I am not hanging around doing melee attacks with no health. And no hit stun. Now what was up here? There's a glyph on the wall up here. Which is probably another one of those combination blocks. Okay. So we have some more of these tile things. Okay. So we can only point up to one space away. Got it. Purple soul bead. Not money. Very rare, but worthless and defective. I beg to differ. The purple ones are how we increase our max stats. More weird little critter things, and more goblins. I guess we just stay away from the funny little animals. Since they can apparently turn very evil. Greyleaf, so we are exiled for accidental arson. Yeah, they're probably not going to be happy to see me. Do not magic, because against law. Already I'm a better citizen than anyone in Ironmore. Yep, they still fear me. I'm a delightful little girl. Yes, that would be fear. We have a guard. You were banished by the people and the law of the Marquis. I'm totally not a mage, though. I don't have a wand, see? Okay. So I'm not getting in to tell anybody's husband about the wife being broken down. Unless this is the husband. No, this man's name is the Shifty. $99. That's a lot, but I'm close. I almost have 99. Big rock again. So there's nothing I can do about it. Back to the woods. Back to the highlands. Can't go into town. The Marquis says mages are dangerous. Okay. Rachel was attacked. Oh, this must be the husband then. Okay. He sure got over that fear fast. I better follow him since I can't go anywhere else. Maybe along the way we'll learn what to do about those rocks. I can also farm some more money from the respawning everything, apparently. Grr. I was so clever in blocking that one javelin, and didn't block the guy who stabbed me. But I have enough to go buy that bulb now. Behold, I have fire. Okay, this was fixed up rather quickly. The goblins stole some goods. 4 bags of wares with... I guess that's Greyleaf's crest? It's very hard to see. What do you mean, remember? I haven't had inventory before now. One charm. My stick. You can swap wands. Spells. Imidi, Actus, Creo, Ego. They all have these little... It's like the combination locks I've been doing. They have these little arrow things. There must be more spell parts. Another rock. This is a symbol that I've seen on all the rocks that highlight. Must be something to that I can do nothing about. So what must have happened is that fixing this cart unlocked this pathway. And that's another bulb that I can't reach because I can't swim. Oh, moving bushes. Ow, they're too high for the shield spell to block. Ah, I'm stuck. There's too many of them. All I can do is flail. Okay. What have I just activated? Where am I now? Will it cost me? What am I even looking at? You have everything you need to complete this challenge. Well then, I guess don't tell me anything further. I didn't even know this was a challenge. I guess I can light this, it's the only thing I can see to do. Okay. So I can make that spin. I can't walk into the water. So I need to light these 4 braziers. But my fire doesn't go... Oh. Oh, it's timed. Which is why I can make it spin. I get it now. Fire. That was not shield. So what I need to do to avoid dying is fire, shield, fire, fire, more ice, and then fire that one, which is a bit much to ask. Timer opening. There it is. Quickly freeze our way off of this thing. Second purple soul bead. That cost us quite a bit of health, because my reflexes are not what they used to be. Those look explosive. I'm just going to say those are exploding barrels, because they have a new symbol on them, and they look pointy. Ow. These guys are a bit bigger than our old friends. What am I supposed to do about this? Their attacks are devastating. I can still bait out the small ones and run them into fire. Aha! Gotcha once. Leave me alone. Calm down, everybody. This is really not an empowering magic fantasy. I do a whole lot of running and screaming here. I'm just hoping enemies run into my issues. Okay, we bait the melee guy away from the spearman. And I can tag the spearman a few times. We do have hit stun, though. And they're down. One of the bags. I saw them attack the blow-up barrels a few times, but the barrels didn't explode. I was always worried they'd explode on me. Oh, I can light them. That is not how I thought that would work at all. Okay, so the explosive barrels are usable. I figured they'd blow up instantly on contact, which is usually how these work in games. Ow. Controls are a little awkward because I always attack in the direction of my mouse cursor, which is not always where I want it to be. Uh-oh. It's one of those giant rocks with the convenient glyph on them. And I can't reach that exploding barrel. So we must learn about explosions in here somehow. Oh. Bye. He just smacks his buddy off the cliff by accident. Now you're out of friends. I see. I was supposed to leave the barrel. Ow. Like that. Funny that he points with his club like he's Babe Ruth. I'm charging this way. Now I'm charging this way. You're so helpful. And slow. That knocks him off balance for a bit. Good to know. Okay. I also very much appreciate that the giant stone circle conveniently illustrates the explosion radius. Okay, you back here with the spears. Very annoying. And down he goes with the power of barrel. Now we have a shiny bouncy chest, which contains... adds a movement behavior to the spell. Usable with everything but Imity. A behavior rune. Oh, gee. I was trying to attack the barrel. Okay, fine. Edit Actus. Connect move to the focus at the center. You can add more behaviors if you find them. Their effects stack. So you now have a fire that moves. I can also have an ice that moves. Also, the magic cost increases every time. Ice is already very expensive. We'll just see what all these do when they move. If that's even useful. But it doesn't apply to Imity. That's why I picked up this game, because it was spell programming. So now I have a fire projectile at last. A whole ice bridge. That's an efficient use of mana. And my shield move is now a dash. Bang? No. Bullet. Yes. We're going this way now, I guess. Who are you, strange rat person? I'm a witch now. I thought I was a mage. Old goblin, actually speaking. Must cleanse the woods of evil. The wood wretch has returned. Yeah, that's a good question. Twigs. It grows back every 30 years or so. You can't reach him. I've locked him up. The wood wretch's corruption took over my braziers when it last rained. You mean the rain put out your braziers? Light all three, and I get a key. Okay, where am I going to light these braziers? Bat. Okay. Oh, they throw things. They throw skeletons? I do not understand what is happening currently. Okay, goblins. At least goblins make sense. Oh no. And I couldn't get past him. Apparently we have some full Zelda health warnings. And this way doesn't help either. But there's a bag here. The tall goblin's apparently resistant to dash, which is weird, because I didn't know dash dealt damage. It doesn't. Two bags. Can I poke this to save the bag? Hopefully. This dash is definitely not going where my mouse cursor points. Alright, back to fighting these armies of nonsense. Oh, I see. They didn't throw the skeletons. The skeletons just kind of happened. One lit brazier. Blast him. Is it dead or did it hide? Oh, that's the actual brazier. I see. So the tentacles weren't just vines, they are in fact the root thing, twigs, tendrils, taking over the fireplaces. Uh-oh. Oh, these things are just everywhere. I can't see what I'm shooting at. The ongoing tradition of camera angle being the real enemy. Third bag. second brazier. We're making progress and losing health. Very rapidly. Oh, thank you. Plenty of health. But I still need the third brazier. Which is apparently not that way. Okay, where could the third fire be? Must have missed it on my way in. Or it's just over this bridge, which I dismissed, because I thought this was the way forward. That's a lot of skeletons. But I've lit the fire, so I don't care. Okay, the skeletons will continue to be unforgiving. Just scythe through the bones. Okay. And there's not a secret bag of produce here? Nope. I have 3 bags. All the braziers. I can finally go mushroom picking. Good luck fighting twigs. Now I gotta go all the way back up here. Back to the lamppost, which no longer has a ton of health around it. And we are apparently facing a boss. Oh, great. Yeah, he's locked us in. And... burn, suspicious eyeball twig. Oh. Oh dear. Why yes, he is rather large, isn't he? I need my shield spell back, that's what I need. Pardon me, just a moment, if I could get to my items. I need to not be using Ego Move, but regular Ego. Which I would also like to have on Shift instead of Creo. Can I change that? I can, actually. So I'll put Ego here and Creo there, and that makes more sense to my brain. No. Oh, he's gonna start slapping. I can't attack these sideways. I have no sense of perspective. Yes, camera angles, the true enemy. Well, let's see if I can do any better by entering this fight with full health. So it looks like I have to attack that uvula pearl in his giant wooden mouth. Which I am practically guaranteed to take damage for doing. The big problem I'm facing here is attack cooldown. Every time I attack, I'm forced to stand in place for several seconds. Which just doesn't help. Okay, I'll burn your eyebrow. Now there are skeletons for some reason. As he winks aggressively at me. Alright, we'll set fire to all 3 of those glowing parts. Ah, this is when he's vulnerable. Now he's just mad. But also on fire, and he puts out the fire. Okay. I now understand the pattern. Toxic breath, tentacles, angry skeletons, and we set him on fire. And once he's on fire, we just smack him in the mouth. A lot. Then he throws a fit, accomplishing nothing, puts out the fire like a smart boss, and now he's doing something else. Twice as many tentacles. Yet we have entered the turn red phase. I can't actually fight these things because there's not enough of a pause between attacks to actually perform an attack. Dodging 100% of the time. Taking single pot shots. I'll take that. Stop the Zelda beeping. Now he angrily skeletons us. Set him on fire. There we go. And finish him. Goodbye, angry Deku Tree. Alright, magic chest, what do you have? I don't know what that was. Wood Wretch Elixir. A heart container. And a full heal. This woods is clean. What do you mean he said he'd be waiting in Greyleaf? He said no such thing. I was just in Greyleaf. Woods, the Rise, Greyleaf. What? I was just in all those directions, and this isn't where they ended up. Unless this is a back road. This is a back road. Wood Swamp, the Rise, Greyleaf. We're now in Greyleaf the back way, and there's Mentor. Yes, don't you tell me that was easy. I died twice. The wood? He didn't even know it was the wood wretch. Oh, and the cinematic time, I guess. Oh no, an eclipse. That never happens. Terror. Terror. Nobody knows what an eclipse is. Wild magic eclipse. Their observatory, the giant magnifying glass, is broken. Ah, this is the introduction of the Chosen One nonsense. Nobody knows I'm a mage yet, except for everyone that knows I'm a mage. Though it doesn't even make sense in context. Sky Shard from the Sky Temple. And Eclipse Bad. Natalie, the never-aging child oracle. One more soul lost to the Mad King. Bubba Dante. Not all of these are readable. LBT the Great. Was he a sandwich? A few weeks old grave in the center of the graveyard. Billy Hoarder of Souls. What is this? Left Greyleaf too young. Halastus. I understand exactly none of those names. There's more graveyard in here, but it's blocked. But this means I can get into town now. Maybe. Investigate the eclipse. Yes, eclipse is bad. Giant tree creature. Yeah, I killed it. Yep, I killed the giant tree. Yes, I've come a long way from accidental arson. So the people are now permitting the Ingrayleaf, but the law of the Marquis still says no. The teleporter up there. Don't know how to get way up there. Hello. Is this Cuckoo House? Am I gonna have to collect chickens for a drunk in here? What? Okay. I see waiting down 2 plates. And I see large chandeliers. But I can't do magic in town. Even though I'm inside and there are no witnesses. I can't move or manipulate barrels in any way. And it wouldn't matter anyway, since I can't use magic, I couldn't light that brazier to begin with. So we just have a thing that will have to be dealt with in the future somehow. Hi, they let me in. You have a really high opinion of me if you think I can cause an eclipse. So if everyone is glad that I'm back, was I really banned by the will of the people? Somebody doesn't add up. And I think it's the Marquise. It's even a Marquise. Okay. We have a button that turns the crane. The original guard is gone. The giant tree creature's dead. Talk to Vitas to fix the bridge. Vitas would be the carpenter, who is still missing bags of goods from goblin raids. What else do we have in town? More chickens. Chickens and outhouses. Lumberyard. No, shadows should not be happening. The wife wants a cauldron. And you're worried about me being a witch? 75. I can spare 75. I got an IOU from Jeff. Chopping wood. Chopping wood. A simple people. Let me go buy that mana flower now. I can afford your extortive prices now. Now I can have a second on-demand mana potion. Not that I remember to use them when it's important. Oh, Rachel. So that means... Yeah, I have 3 of your bags. You. I need you to fix a bridge. Looks like you have your hands full with this hole in the wall, though. I need a bridge. An entire bridge. And yes, I took care of the evil tree. Away he goes to fix a bridge. With magical plot-powered carpenter speed. Wanted Terry Pratchett. I know that's not what it says, but I know that's what it means. Author of the treasonous book, Truth, Justice, Freedom, Reasonably Priced Love, and a Hard-Boiled Egg. We have enough. Wanting more is criminal. Somebody knows the word eclipse, other than the mages. Grouchy old man. Grouchy old man doesn't like me. Suspicious of wizards. Apparently I can set fire to gravestones, though, and nobody minds. Your planters are not safe from me. Alright, about this bridge to the rise. Which is already fixed. For some values of fixed. I mean, I can cross it. That's all we need. Oh boy. Hello, death bunnies. No, more evil bunny. Back. Back. Back, you savage. Oh. The wood wretch is blocking the way. Maybe I can pass when it's all burnt. We're still solving problems with arson. More goblins here in the rise. It became too steep for river travel. Definitely some old ruins here. And a person. You are indeed a strange man. No. Absolutely not. Oh, everything's fine then. I just have a funny stick. I have no idea who this strange man is, so I'm not going to admit to being a wizard. I'll just start fires and break locks and pay no attention to him. Every puzzle has its solution. Alright, let's start playing with tiles until something starts to make sense. Oh look. We blundered our way into it. Homing. Usable with Actus and Ego. Does it matter if I put it on the fire or on the move? Or on both? Okay, it's homing fire. That definitely fits. If I move this so it's just on the fire and not on the move glyph, does it change? Nope. It still does the same thing. Improved homing fire. Now I can't miss. Now the other thing it could be applied to is Ego, which is my shield spell. What good is a homing shield? I don't know. Mr. Woods and to Haven. Alright, you evil bunny. Threaten me now. What is this? A mystery door that tells us nothing. More hate bunnies. Have you seen the purple hate bunnies? They're trying to steal gravity. What's that? Fire? Fire? Timer. Aha! I didn't know there were only 2 of them. Third purple soul bead. And another statue. The Samurai Punk. A wandering warrior. Who heard the warrior utter but a single word. Straya! So the Samurai Punk was Australian. The last Mage King visited the Dark Tower before going mad. So the Dark Tower is full of magical mysteries and drives you mad. Got it. Oh. Well, this is ominous. I don't want to drop down. Hello. Right. Makes the attached behavior turn right. Augments only modify the rune they're connected to. Connect it to move. I see what's going on here. So if I come over to Actus and put that there so I can put right on it. Use augment on the focus of the sensor too. Yeah, but I don't want the center to move right. I want move to go right. And if we do that, then we start having fires that go in a big circle. A really big circle. You can now create multiple spells of each type and toggle between them. I found a key? I guess that's a key. Alright, Actus 1 will be homing. And then Actus 2 can be moving right. And over here on the Ego, we have... I'm just going to use base wind shield. And then our second one can be homing. I still don't know what homing shield does. Creo is fine as it is. And Imity, I can only apply right to Imity. Which makes me attack sideways. Not exactly useful. But the important thing is we're learning spell parts. Emax Duskbringer. Slayed his true self. Then why does he want it if he's dead? Revek. Built like an outhouse, unusually smart. Sounds like somebody wrote his own wanted poster. Watch out for this dude, he's too cool. Free box. With 30 bucks. Don't mind if I do. I already loaned a guy 75 and then spent another 100. Sky Temple Slippery. Well, that's where I'm going. And I needed this key. Oh boy. It's very guarded. I don't have a wand. What are you talking about? My hair is a bird. Hello. Why, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Beard and... You know, that man behind you has a beard and a robe. I don't know if he has a staff, but he certainly looks like an old man. Spells that go boom. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone of that description. With the Counselor of Mystralia. Shut up about the crystals. There's a monster. So that was the Counselor. A more evil-looking man you are unlikely to see. Two. I can't get up there for 3. Also, there's fire in the way. That is a tight timer. You have everything suggested to complete this challenge. Okay, I can hit 2 of them easily. While that's in flight. And then you. And then you. I just had to start somewhere else. 4th purple soul bead. So I could go home and increase my max stats. I don't know why I cast that. But it made the bunnies angry. Watch out, George. There's bunnies. Also, I saw a purple thing in there. Don't tell me I didn't. Come on. Rotate. There's a purple thing in there. I want to inspect the sign. I want to inspect the obvious. Aha! I knew it. You can't hide from me. We're almost done. Then we can go home. Goblins. Goblins? I don't seem able to do much over there. Not from here, anyway. Goblins! Big goblin! What the? Well, now I know what homing shield does. It drags things toward me, which makes no sense. And it apparently deflects spears away at the speed of sound. Okay. Why am I up here? Jump into the fountain? No. Blast him! There's another mana flower. I hear growling. There is definitely growling. Oh geez, I don't even know what's going on here. Somebody is throwing bombs. I would like them to stop. Whew, my health has seen better days. Mostly because explosives came flying at me from off-screen. Homing shot the bunnies! More bunny! Gave me health at least. That cost a lot of mana to get through. Suspiciously quiet. And the eclipse is getting worse. It is now as eclipsy as an eclipse can be. I'm very concerned, though, that the moon has stopped. You'd think in an actual eclipse, it would just keep moving. And now the book is disagreeing with Mentor. Not always for the worst. Yes, suspiciously evil whispering book. I agree with you. Sky Temple. We've made it. So we're looking for a sky crystal for the home observatory. And there's a lot of ice up here. In fact, ice seems to be the watchword. Okay, I'll just fire, and fire, and fire. And this whole thing is very Zelda. No. 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 Oh, I'm out of mana. I can't block anymore. And there's skeletons now. Pardon me. Coming through. Have some frost. Oh. Frozen solid. That's nice. And our skeleton friend is back. Ack! Stop being frozen! Leave me alone. No, there's just too many of them. Too much ice spear. Two ice spears is too many. Especially when there's a skeleton on the field that I can't fireball. Go down. Thank you. What the? Another skeleton. Right now. That turns off for a very short time. But I'm gonna go. Hello, snowman. I don't know why I can highlight the snowman. I can't interact with the snowman. Yes, I can. I can destroy it. For a small amount of money. Oh, there's two of them. Ah, that one wasn't real ice. So some of the ice is angry. The ground contains skeletons. There are too many goblins. And something is humming, and now I'm locked in here with something. There's a goblin shaman who summons more goblin. He stole my fireball. He can steal my fireballs and run from my melee. So how do we attack him? I don't see any explosive barrels. I'm just going to keep sprinting and kiting around, slashing that guy. Shouldn't let myself get surrounded like that. Now what? Okay, so there's a cooldown after he steals my fireballs. Finally. And we're free. Free to collect more health. And look at all the doors with glyphs on them. And this one, that's a combination lock. Winter has come. I don't know why it keeps giving us things like this. It's not like it's a hint. There we go. I can set that on fire. Okay, I guess. Activate an old mechanism. Hit all the switches for funsies, and there are 5. Okay, I have no idea what this is that I've activated. Or where to go. So this is an explodey door. I don't have anything. I have no explosions of my own yet. But I guess I can take this second exit now. Light the thing, light the fire. 2 mechanisms of 5. Okay, that went poorly. And the ice is chasing me. Oh, they're ice bombs. That's fascinating. There's nothing I can use about that, though. Ow. They have so much reach. And I am so slow at everything. I don't understand why everything I do has to paralyze the character for almost a full second. Okay, completely bowled through that this time. This looks like a job for my right curve, as this marker on the snow helpfully shows. There we go. Yeah, we don't even know what this Sky Shard looks like. Pieces of transparent crystal that look foggy. Looking for ancient crystals. In goblin-infested everything. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. every time I attack, I pause just long enough after the attack that something can hit me. And the only way to not have that happen is to not attack. This must be why I stopped playing the game. Because it has no combat balance and doesn't even know what that would look like. I have to smash my way back through all the combat challenges that kept killing me before. Funny how effective the ice spell is in the ice zone. Except against all the ice enemies. They are immune, as you would expect. Let's go this way this time. Okay, just off the cliff we go. Why can't I hit that barrel? Barrel. 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 Alright, third of 5. Smash a snowman. And now we get to examine this thing, which looks like a teleporter. It is. It goes... Well, it's clearly another challenge. I have everything I need. Why are my fireballs instantly breaking when there's nothing there? What is blocking my fire? There's nothing there. Okay, so I have to light these 2 braziers. Separated by nonsense. And there's not enough time to walk between them. I can't hook a shot around. My fireballs keep being destroyed immediately by nothing. And by this fence here. But over here, there's no excuse. Do I have to take the homing off? Oh, this is Actus 1. I need the other one. This one doesn't have homing. It's just move right. So I have a fireball that floats to the right and nowhere I can use it. no idea what is blocking my shots here. Or anywhere. That one goes kind of wild. What are these aiming at? And the homing doesn't help either. Alright, it might as well tell me. Move. That's it. I need move. I have move. That told me nothing. Okay, that water does drop you. Noted. Light the thing. How about a useful hint? No, that's the only hint. What if the answer is dash? So I can safely do ego homing as ego 1. Then ego 2 can be ego move for a dash. That might be fast enough. Kinda doubt it, though. Especially since there's the delay mentioned earlier. Yeah, at the end of the dash, I stop. And then there's an unskippable pause. Then there's this, whatever this is. My ice tile spawned at an angle. Was this beta tested at all? I don't have any other way I can use move. And that's still just an instant too slow. Yeah, I did come again. You told me nothing new. Hit it. Thank you. There. Apparently during the dead stop cooldown, you can use get dash again. But you can't do anything else to move. Well, that was awful. And now I have to do this fight again. Without dash. Will anger as few things as possible this time. There's still a skeleton, which is completely invisible against the snow. That's good. That's good design. I love not being able to see my enemies. And getting paralyzed constantly. Really well-designed combat, guys. The only thing that I've had to do to make this not painful is to have it so the character doesn't stop dead for an extremely long period after every action. Got him with the bombs this time. But there's still javelin nonsense happening. Now I can theoretically fight Giant Bug Thing with relative impunity. Taking his armor. And down it goes. I knew that couldn't possibly be free. Alright, we got a key. Which must go here. Broken. Spellcraft is an imitation of celestial magic. Observing the skies would create new spells. Unlit torch down there. That toggles these two things. And presumably also this one, hence the key. Torch. 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 Open the torch. So now I can go over here. Well, this is a nightmare. Okay, I was moving when he threw that. That was a homing spear. Homing explosive spears. You just can't escape. You can't escape, and blocking is slow. No, let me move! Stop looking at the thing! Move! I am in combat. I don't want to examine the what's-it. Okay, more ice. Hooray. That ice spearman needs to go. Alright, glad he got stuck behind the skeletons. I have some health now. Alright, now what did this say? It doesn't have a sky shard. And we need things to stare at them to filter the starlight. Okay, so it's basically like looking into the sun. And the sky shards provide a layer of protection. But there was nothing here. Pardon me. Now we have another torch puzzle. I should have seen that coming. I had the wrong spell equipped. Does this even work on this? It does. Two. And number 3 is a sniper shot. Okay. Another suspicious drop. We have an important looking chest. Detonate. Usable on Imidi only. Why do I want a detonation spell on my melee? Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill this thing without it. So let's do some spellcraft immediately. Just hang on, everybody. I just need to do some stuff. Don't mind me making an explosive taser. Now my melee spell goes boom on demand. What is happening? I'm being hit half of the room away. The thing that did sweeping charge here, I was way up here and I took damage and got knocked down. There's torch number 4. Boom. Now I can boom all the boom walls. Of which there were many. 5th one. That should be the complete mechanism. Now we get to go find out what it does. It's going very fast. Okay. It sank down and revealed another chest. Mastery. I understand none of these. Because none of my spells have any of these names. So I have Imidi Boom Mastery. I have to assume this is Aura, so Chain Boom? I may as well just mastery everything. Fire Burning. Ice Freezing, no downside. Air or Earth. We'll put Knockback on the dash. I don't think I particularly care about Knockback on the shield. Additional Boom opens a door. In terms of area, this is actually fairly well designed Metroidvania style, because I keep coming back here, and every time I come back to this central area, I have a new tool to explore further. Well, I'm not getting through there, am I? Alright, the chain effect is working. I don't know why I want to go that way, but I can go that way now. Pew. And through we go. my exploding melee attack has a little bit of AoE on it. Okay, so I light this and I can get through there, I assume. But I need the key. But if I drop down, I can't get the key. Another device. Instruments were destroyed a long time ago. And celestial magic used to be used. Magery is those word used by those afraid of the Marquis. Call them spellcraft. It's called spellcraft unless you're a coward. Okay, here's where I need the key. Now we just need to get the key. That's a lot of them. Oh boy. I did not want an angry goblin challenge. Pardon me, stuck, can't move. That is a lot of garbage in a very, very small area. And we respawn back at the spawn point. And this door is closed again. Well, that's ominous. Do I not have mastery anymore? No, I still have mastery. So what was lost? Well, combat progress. Pew. Through we go. Okay, let me just grab this key. Now if I can light this brazier, we can get out of here. With the key. I'm just now noticing that my wand has, as its trail energy, the last spell I cast. So it's little puffs of ice white now. The air/earth leaves. The electric lightning trail. And the fire trail. A cute little detail. Ow. Failed to dodge the explosions. Oh no, this guy wasn't here before. He knows I have the key, so he's decided to be an even bigger pain in the neck. Okay, yeah, I dashed. It didn't matter. Need those. I'll just break your armor. And this guy immediately summons reinforcements. There, that got him. Yeah, there's just no escaping from this. Okay, that's fine. I didn't hit that button, but okay. Now I just have to hope that boss fight isn't repeated. It is not. I'm gonna skip that challenge. We'll come back to that, maybe. I need to use the shield. Can I get off on this side? Yes. Alright, give me a ride. Darn it. Darn it again. Camera angles. Okay. Okay, now this one is moving. And I have to make the transfer right after blocking the ice thing. which I attempted, and it didn't work. Can you give me a camera angle that isn't stupid? Okay, ominous cinematic. Good question. Did you do what did we even do there? Sky Shard recently stolen. And a suspicious save point and lots of health. Goblin camp. Abandoned gear by the guards. But these are clearly goblin tents. Did that counselor guy take the Sky Shard that I need? What is this jank-ass ice lizard? It's an ice... Okay, that icicle fell from space. Ah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I could have dodged that. Absolutely no information about what's going on. I don't even see how I'm supposed to attack this thing. At least it gives health. Okay, what I need to do is take homing off of my fire. What do you mean I have a new Creo? I guess right is still new, that doesn't help. Yeah, fire needs to get rid of homing. Because if it has homing, it keeps targeting the skeletons. Oh, great, we have more ice now. I've barely even heard him, and he's entered into, he's created some kind of phase 2. And I can't see the danger markers for the icicles before they land. Why is this even a boss fight? There is no indication that this thing was ever here. Well, I guess somebody did mention a big lizard with a tail and everything. There, I used one of my mana charms. Now he's gonna Hyper Beam. Okay, off the cliff we go. I can't see the icicle warnings. And I was killed by nothing. Killed by nothing. So this fight requires shield. The other spells are not anything special. Okay, can't block that. Where are the icicle warnings? I can't see them. Smoosh. Yep, spawn a skeleton on me. That's great. Okay. Wait, a third blast? Yeah, where was I supposed to stand there? There were no safe places. Anywhere on the field. He doesn't even seem to be fighting me half the time. He seems to be more interested in killing the skeletons. I somehow landed safely in the middle of an icicle cluster. I'm not going to argue it. It's dumb, but I'm not going to argue it. And we broke his ice club. Okay. He just kills himself then. Nothing about that made sense. His tail was sky shard. I thought it was ice. This is nothing like what you described. It was supposed to be transparent and cloudy, not bright blue. Ice Lizard Elixir. Max stats up. And we have another puzzle. No, that can't go there. And that doesn't make sense either. That's a start. And then this, and swap these. I almost have enough soul beads for 2 more stat ups. Another great golden chest. Impact. Cast a trigger on hitting a target or obstacle. Advanced runes cast another spell within your spell when a condition is met. Okay, edit Actus. Connect trigger to move. And set immediate on the trigger impact. Okay. So this means I now have a fireball that triggers a lightning blast on impact. Things are getting complicated now. Return to Haven. Where are these skeletons coming from? He's not summoning them. There's that bloom that I want. I have to get down somehow. Everything's all cordoned off. Oh, I should put homing back on that spell. Now I have the homing rocket launcher. What are you Zora-looking morons doing? Get blasted. Teleport anchor. Fast travel system. For a small fee. Make me pay to take the bus unless I have some kind of portal stone. Dark Tower. I don't think I want to go there. I think I'm going to have to pay to take the bus, though. There's no other way back. Where does this go? Lava Grotto. Absolutely not. We're going to Haven. Boink! And I know where there's a third one. Well, they're having a meeting up there. That's where everybody is. Well, I think what I want to do is save and close for now. I have already gotten much further than I did on my own playthrough when I've owned this game for a long time, but I've never actually played it through. I got frustrated with the combat. I never even got as far as the Ice Lizard. So I guess that will do it for now. That'll give us more to look forward to next time. We're all saved up because I poked the lamppost. And that will do it. I'll return with more of this tomorrow. See you then.